Hi, and welcome again to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. So this is my my post-game review of Arsenal versus Wolves, and it ended up 1-1. Arsenal can't keep a clean sheet. We didn't lose. Was it one of our strongest teams? I think it was. OZIL back, Tierney in, AUBMEYANG, LACAZETTE, Ceballos, Torreira. Yeah, it sounded like one of our strongest teams. But yeah, anyhow, the first 10 minutes, we were under the cosh. Wolves, I mean, I've got to applaud again the manager. He's done a fantastic job with Wolves. There was just so many times I've got to critique this. In the middle of our midfield, where was the cover? Where was our defensive midfielder? You know, trying to snuff out all the attacks coming through the middle there. I was really fearful that we're going to be under the cosh and we're going to give away, you know, 2 or 3 quick goals in quick successions. But it didn't happen. You know, we rode our luck on so many times. I mean, when you've got a defensive midfielder ahead of your attackers and your playmaker, you've got to wonder, why is it Torreira? He's playing so far ahead, you know, of our attackers, and it would just take one ball over the top or one ball through the middle and it would expose us like we were exposed, you know, towards the end of the Crystal Palace game there. But we got away with it. We got away with it. You know, it doesn't... Again, I know questions are going to be asked, you know, about Unai Emery's, you know, the way he planned things out. But the one good thing is we got to see near enough Unai Emery's best 11, and yet we still couldn't win. We couldn't hold out. We couldn't keep a clean sheet. And in the end, towards the end, we were fighting for our lives. But anyway, yeah, so it was a really good team goal by AUBMEYANG. And I did call it, didn't I? I did say, actually on our channel, that it is time for the guy to pull out the Black Panther mask, even though he didn't put it out, but he scored. Right-hand side, there was a throw-in. Chambers passed it on to David Luiz. David Luiz, excuse me. He fired it in to Lacazette, and Lacazette, you know, crossed it or squared it for AUBMEYANG to slot it in with his left foot. A really good goal, really good team goal. Should we have had more goals? We had some chances there. I remember the Lacazette left foot shot, but it was a very, very tame shot. We had some other possibilities, and we just couldn't knock. We blew and blew, but we just couldn't blow the house down. And then the inevitable happened. Yeah, again, players not tracking runners. Ceballos half asleep. The question again rises about the communication. Who's communicating? Who's telling the players to pick up the runners? Where's the communication? Where's the formation? You know, again, so undisciplined. And it was so easy for them to score the equaliser. But there's going to be questions asked again about Unai Emery. Again, the fan base is not happy. And who was it who said about Turdage, rubbish football? You can't say the quality of football that was played today was rubbish. It was good. Really, really good. It's just unfortunate, you know, we couldn't get the win. We couldn't see out the game. And that has been the stamp, or our trademark, when we play at home, much less away. Unai Emery, you need to sort it out sooner rather than later. Again, it was good to see Martinelli. Martinelli got, you know, some minutes as well under his belt. Should Unai Emery, you know, should he have taken off Torreira? Was Torreira, you know, tiring towards the end of the game? I don't know. I don't know. But I got actually, you know, give plaudits again to MESUT OZIL. He came back into the starting 11 again, and he showed us what he can do. But again, the questions again, why doesn't he do this on a regular basis? Why can't he do it more frequently, more often? You can see he was up for it. He was running all over the place. You know, didn't he put in a slide tackle as well? Wasn't there a slide tackle I saw? I was like, is that MESUT OZIL? I had to double check. It was MESUT OZIL. So frustrating because he is a good player. And he clearly did the things that the coach has been asking him to do from day one. So frustrating. But yeah, again, just the defensive errors, again, the lack of communication, not picking up the runners, not taking out all our chances or the majority of our chances. And the end result is, yeah, we get the point at home. We stay in 5th place behind Chelsea, I believe. There's not much more to be said than that, you know. And again, I'm gonna just wait and see, you know, and let the whole process, let it run its course. If it means that Unai Emery, you know, in the end does let go at the end of the season, then so be it. But I'm not calling out. I'm not calling him out. No. But anyhow, I'm not going to get into that debate there. But yeah, so Arsenal, yeah, we draw at home against Wolves. You know, Espírito Santos' Portuguese revolution. And AUBMEYANG, 50 goals. 50 goals for the Arsenal, so well done. I would like to have seen Lacazette, you know, probably you know, chalked up a goal since coming back from injury, but you might want the sun and you have to end up with the moon. And that's just the way Arsenal is at the moment, this moment in time. But anyhow, make sure you subscribe to Cannon Fodder TV. And those of you who came on the Easy Talk last night, thank you very much. I had James Rowe and my brother Raz on the Easy Talk Bite Size last night. So you have been watching Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. And a draw, breaking news.
This is Raz calling from the Emirates in the press media section for Cannon Fodder TV. Not breaking news, Emirates news.